Hey, Dr. Chloe Carmichael joining us, clinical psychologist. Explain what's happening in these scenarios.
Yeah, well, especially with our current situation, I look at what psychologists call grandiosity. So you had asked how it could be that she could think that she could just literally clean this up, out of the carpet. And if it is true that indeed she took it into her own hands to just murder her husband, right there we have an element of grandiosity. And once you've done an act like that, or even are preparing to do an act like that, more than likely, unless you're a total psychopath, you would have what psychologists call hot cognition. So, your mind is kind of supercharged and maybe you're not even thinking super clearly. And so that might be why, she could do something like that without really thinking it through. But again, I'm looking at the grandiosity possibility, the idea that she would think that she could just, make these videos and paint him a certain way and paint herself a certain way, and then maybe potentially go murder him and confide in a friend and think it would never come back upon her. There's a real egoism there if all of that is true.
Jennifer Tchaikovsky joining me, investigative reporter. Jennifer, I'm always amazed that killers will speak to their compadres, their cohorts, not even co-defendants, and expect them to keep quiet. That's always been so bizarre to me that you murder someone, in this case, murdering him in his sleep. So that's not self-defense. Telling friends about it, expecting them to be in on your secret.
Yes, Nancy, it's definitely a case of that would be a great example of grandiosity, that she could do something like murder and then confide in a friend. And as you said, expect that the friend would just obey her instructions, to keep this, murder confession quiet, essentially. That would definitely speak to a grandiosity or kind of a fuzzy connection with reality and social norms and what she could expect from people.